Hello everyone, welcome back to my third podcast. Just thought I'd update on what I've been doing and things like that, so I'll get started. So where's my little list? Gotta have my little list. So what I've made, I'll show you those first, and I'm going to insert a couple of little clips of what I'm wearing what I've made. So I'll start off with my bed jacket. I don't know if you remember, if you've seen my other podcast, remember to look at the camera. Yes, I was making a bed jacket, and that's all finished now. So let me show. As I say, I will put a clip in to show me wearing it. But that's it there. You can see. It's hard to see, but it's I'm really pleased actually. It's turned out lovely. I did wonder how it would turn out because I've not really followed any patterns specifically. I've kind of done a bit of, used about 3 patterns which I've kind of followed a little of each. Yeah, because I wasn't sure. The only thing I've yet to do is buttons. I want to find some nice buttons for it, and I haven't got any. I don't have that many buttons, so, and I want some, I think I'll have some lemon to kind of go with this colour. I think would be best. Yeah, I think anyway. So I'm going to look for some buttons for that. This is, I had a fair bit of wool left over. That's some of the wool, what's left. I've got a bit more. This is the yarn that I used, which is this one. It's going to be backwards, but it's James C. Brett Baby Marble, and it's a double knit. But yeah, so I used up, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls, and I haven't used all of that at all because, but I've kind of eaten into each ball because I wanted to try and get the colour, you know, get the colour, keep the colour. So I've got this, all these bits in here, and this as well. So yeah, so I'll be able to do with something with that, won't I? At you know, after. But yeah, I wanted to keep it so that it was yellow, lemon, you know, on the trim, on the hems and the cuffs and things. And then, but yeah, turned out really well. And on the collar, yeah. And I did the mattress stitch to join it, most of it together. I'll show you. I did the shoulders, join that together. How nice that has come out. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with how it's come together. Yeah, very pleased with that, considering it's my first completed garment. I mean, I've made my scarves and things like that. Oh, speaking of scarves, this is, I forgot to show last time, is one of my scarves that I crocheted, which is this here. It's for the kind of summery one. So I thought, oops, sorry, I've shut the camera. So I thought I'd wear it so you can see it. There, so it's quite nice. Yeah, so I'll put them back in there. And this is how I keep a record of what I've made, etc. I have a little chart that I print off there. You probably won't be able to see it. Yeah. So it's one that I created myself, and I've got a PDF on that I have in my Etsy shop. And then there's my little booklet that I used with all my little notes and things in, and a bit of wool to add to into my chart. And I've yet to add some photos. I like to try and take some photos, put that in there so that I can add some little photos there, because they're just cartoon characters at the moment. But yeah, so that's that. And then I finished my cardigan. Oh, I didn't, have I got that? I don't think I've got the patterns that I used to hand actually for that bed jacket. Excuse me. No, as I say, I used about 3 different patterns, you know. I did the sleeves using one pattern. I did start to with a complete pattern, but it wasn't working out, so I had to change it. And then yeah, I did the sleeves on that pattern, and then I started following the back, I think it was, of another pattern. And then the front and the panel, I just kind of winged it really, and I added a lace border down at the front, as you'll see. So yeah, and I'm pleased with that. So anyway, we'll go on to the next one, which is my cardigan that I finished. I'll show you the wool first actually. That's the wool I used, which is just there we go, yeah, which is just from, sorry, I've got a hair on my eye, just from, where is it from? B&M, I think. Is it B&M? It's in town anyway. I think it's B&M yarn, and it's baby sparkle knitting yarn. It's acrylic. I forgot to say, I think the other one was acrylic as well. So I don't know why that's so I'm just looking at my camera. It keeps saying ready. What does that mean? I think it's recording. I hope it's recording. Yeah, anyway, so that's that yarn there, which is nice. It's got a little sparkle to it. Yeah, and then this is the if you watch my other podcast, you'll see that with this pattern that I've used for this cardigan, this is the pattern that I bought, and it's lovely, isn't it? It's beautiful. I really liked it, but as I said before, I wasn't going to do the pattern that's in there, the lacy bit, and probably do the border differently and things. I'm going to change it, I think modify it, if that's the right word. So, and this this is how it turned out. Again, I'll put a clip in, but this is how it turned out. It's a long one. I won't be able to fit it all in, and it's got a cable border on both sides there, and a rolled down in neckline. I can get a close up of that. Let's go this side so I can see there, and it just goes in like that. Yeah, so, and then the cuffs I did longer so I could turn them over. So I've got turned over cuffs there, because it's definitely a winter cardigan. I wanted a winter cardigan. I wanted one that I can put over, because it gets so cold here in the winter time in this house. So I wanted a nice big cardigan, but not chunky, particularly a chunky cardigan, just something that will go over my other clothes. So, and it's long. It goes past my bottom, just goes past my bottom. Yeah, so it's nice. And again, I've just got to get buttons for it. But I've done the buttonholes. There, on the buttonholes, and yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. It is just stocking stitch with just a cable up the front border there, which again I had to kind of work out where to place it. Actually, I'm quite pleased it turned out well, the placement of it. So, but as I say, I'll insert a little video clip and maybe even a photo, we'll see. But yeah, so that's another one that I'm really pleased with. Yeah, so I'll put that in the in my folder. So it's another completed. So that's what I've finished, that I've been since the last podcast that I was working on. Yeah, so that's what I've made and finished. So I'll tick that off. And then what I'm knitting. So I started some other things previously, before I'd finished the grey cardigan actually. Oh no, it's here. I'm putting my bits down, but then I'm forgetting where they are. Yeah, so the other wall's upstairs actually. So, but this is what I'm knitting. This is the wool I'm using. So it's all multicolours, and this is the back. So I'm starting on the back. This is the wool. I don't think, have I got a, oh yes I have, I've got a, is this, oh no, I think this is for a different, I don't think this is the one for it actually. I think I've left my label upstairs in the other bag. With I bought how many balls of wool? Got quite a few balls. Sorry, I can't remember what it's called. But this is the pattern. I did show this pattern before, and I was gonna do it in a, wanted to do it in a pink, like a rose pink, but I saw this and I thought, well, I bought this wool because I liked the wool from Wool Warehouse, and then I had this pattern already, I think. Yeah, I must have done because I showed it last time. And then I wanted to knit this one. No, yes, the round neck cardigan. Yeah, so that's what I'm knitting. In the round neck and the cardigan in this, with this wool. So, and I've not changed anything yet. So I'm thinking I'll probably try and keep to pattern with this, because it's really lovely wool, and I think it'll hopefully it will suit me when I put it on, when it's finished, hopefully. But I'm not going to do it as big. I'm going to do it shorter. I'm going to do it so that it's fairly short, you know, not too long. And I'm not going to do the sleeves as long either, because on the cardigan and the bed jacket the sleeves are quite long. Yeah, so I want to be careful of that, not to do them too long. But yeah, it's a nice pattern, so hopefully that will turn out nicely. So that's what I'm working on. The other thing, what I'm working on, I'll just grab it. It's over. Oh, I have it on the table, and it's and I'll grab this as well. This is wool. Oh, this is something. The wool. I did show the wool last time in my other podcast, which is the this one here, which is the green one, which is the one that shows up like spruce green, but it's not. It's a real kind of garden green, Christmas green, real Christmassy colour green. It's a lot lighter. And then the red spool that I got, and again that's kind of showing really light, but it's not as light as it's showing. But this is what I'm going to do. I've decided I'm going to do a cowl. No, is it a cowl? No, it's not a cowl. No, it's not a cowl, it's a shawl, a Christmas shawl I'm going to do. So I've made a start. I've got no pattern that I'm following as yet, but I've just made a start with the red, and I'm just doing it in, at the moment I'm just doing garter stitch there. So yeah, I've just started, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'm just gonna play it by ear and see how it goes. So I'm just doing that, you know, one where you start off with the 3 stitches and you just keep increasing on one side until it gets to the length that you want. Yeah, so be interesting to see how that turns out. But I thought, no, that'd be, oh, and it's, yeah, so it's very fine wool, yarn. It's I think it's a 2-ply or even less. It's very thin, but I'm doing it on what are these? Is that in here? What are these? Yeah, 250mm needles, circular needles. Not that I'm using the circular bit, but yeah. So that's what I'm working on there. And I have got something else that I'm going to be working on. I've not started it yet, but I want to knit a little children's jumper. I have got the wool, but it's upstairs. I'm sorry. I'll show it next time. Yeah, I'll show it next time. Actually, I'll put that back in there. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on, and the jumper and the shawl, Christmas shawl, and I will be starting another project, but I haven't started it yet, so, and I can't really show you anything of it, so that's what I'm knitting. Oh, and what I want to knit, so that's what I've just said. I have ordered the pattern, which should come the next few days for it. Lovely little pattern it is, and so, and I've already got the wool, which there should be enough of, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I can show you that next time. That's all at the minute. I do want to knit another pair of socks, but I need to get some wool for it. Yeah, and I haven't got round to that yet really. So, and then what I've bought, I haven't bought so much this this month, this time. I bought that wool, so that was something I bought since my last podcast. Yeah, like I say, I haven't really bought much, not for my knitting anyway. Just trying to think, did I show? I bought needle stoppers. I don't know if I showed them last time. Some needle stoppers, and I've been very good. Yes, I've been very good. So yeah, I haven't really bought anything hardly that I can show you particularly anyway. And then what I'd like to buy, which is I still haven't bought any sock blockers. What else haven't I bought? Oh, I'd like to buy one of those wool winders at some stage, actually. So, but I don't need one at the moment, so I'm not gonna buy one of them yet. Yeah, there's not a lot really at the moment that I'm wanting, particularly. I'm starting. I want to do a bit of sewing, so oh well, yes, I want to make myself a project bag. I've cut out the pieces. I could have shown you them actually. Yeah, I've cut them out, and I want to yeah, so I've just got to get my sewing machine out, and then start sewing that up. But I wanted to finish my cardigan first. I wanted to concentrate on getting that finished, because I had to sew it all up and then sew in the ends and all that sort of business. So yeah, I've done that. That's about it really. Yeah, so this is, I think this is going to be a short one. So I've been busy with my garden actually. Yeah, doing my gardening, growing my vegetables. Yeah, so that's it. I think I can't think of anything else to tell you about. If you've got any questions you want to ask me, if you want to know anything about me, or what I do, or what anything, I don't know, depending, I'll answer it. Sorry, I got itchy ear. Yeah, so that's it then really, a short one. So hopefully if this is recorded, because otherwise I'm going to have to do it all again. So okay then, so until next time, bye.